Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. This is a review of a very exciting product, the Balm's Manizer Sisters Luminizing Trio. Now, I had previously owned a full-size single pan of Cindy Luminizer, who is the middle pink highlighter in here, or luminizer, and I ran out because I love the product so much. And so rather than deciding to buy all three of them separately and spending like $50 to do that, I thought, well, I'll just get the smaller size, which has all three of them in one convenient package. And this is $19.99 on Amazon. You can also find the Balm's products. I think you can buy them on Birchbox. You could at one point. You can also find them at select Targets and other sundry retailers and websites. The Balm, if you're unfamiliar with the brand, they're like higher than drugstore quality, but they're not quite up there with like the upper, they're not NARS, but the products are really good. I've actually never had a product from them that I didn't find was easy to apply, that had good pigmentation, consistency, blendability, blah, blah, blah. All those things we like to have. The Balm has it, and they have really cute packaging too. So they use a lot of like 50s inspired stuff. So here you have these kind of pinup girls, and the idea is that they are in jail. So you've got Mary Luminizer over here on this side. She's like the platinum champagne kind of illuminator. And then you have Cindy Lou in the middle, who is more of a pink, and then you've got the bronzer over here, Betty. Now, these come with a sleeve, a cardboard sleeve, which just looks identical to the actual package. So you could throw it away. I tend to keep these though, so that, I want my makeup and my palettes to look nice as long as possible. I don't want them to get all kind of gungy around the edges. So that's why I'm keeping that. But this is the actual package. It's a cardboard compact. It's pretty slim. And on the back that you even get their fingerprints. I think it's kind of funny. Anyway, let's get to the product inside. So we open this up and you get a mirror and you get your three products. I'm just gonna fold the mirror back for the sake of your eyes. See, these are pretty much universally flattering shades, especially if you have warm or neutral undertones. However, even if you have cool undertones, I could see you definitely rocking this. It's just, they're very eminently wearable luminizing shades. They're not glittery at all, but they definitely pack a pigment punch. Try saying that 10 times fast. So I apply these with my trusty MAC 187, the dual fiber brush, because it doesn't pick up a ton of pigment, so you're not going to have like war paint stripes on your face, which is not a cute look in my opinion. And you don't need to buy the MAC version. Any dual fiber brush would probably do ya. You could also use, I guess, a fan brush if you have a small fan brush, but to be honest with you, I've never really been into the whole fan brush thing. I bought one and I rarely use it. Anyway, we're gonna get to some swatches. One word of kind of full disclosure before I do the swatches. When I owned the individual pan of this, I remember it as being softer and softer and butterier than it is in this formulation. This, to my tactile memory, feels a little drier, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. A lot of times companies will reformulate. Maybe they had people that were complaining it was too soft, because I do remember I did go through it very quickly. Anyway, we are going to get to some swatching, and I'm going to hope that you can see these two on my pale ass skin. I have learned my lesson about swatching. I am not going to try to do it backwards and upside down, because that just doesn't help anybody out. Here is Mary Luminizer. You know what? I'm gonna move my light. Give me 1 second. It's a little darker in here, but I think it'll actually be better. So here we go. Here. Yeah. I just said I wasn't gonna do this, didn't I? I have the attention span of a gnat. And I have some nail glue on my hand. Ignore the nail glue. I put claw caps on my cat today. Not Milo. I actually have 4 cats on another one of them, so that's why I have nail glue on my hand. Anyway, so are you seeing the subtle champagne glow here? That is the prod. Really flattering, even on super pale skin such as mine. If you have a darker complexion, so most of you might really find that you want to use a super light hand with this, just because it is so blendable yet pigmented. So a little bit of this is going to go a long way. And of course, in addition to putting it, on your highlight areas, slap this on your inner corners and you're going to look like your eyes are wider. You're going to look more awake, like you had fewer shots last night. It's a good deal. So that's Mary luminizer. Now going to Cindy. Cindy is this beautiful pink. I'm going to put her on my other hand, and this is the one that may be difficult for you to see because of her similarity really to my own skin tone. So it's right in the middle of this hand. I'm going to put a little more on for you guys. I can see it, but I can understand why the camera is having a little bit of a tricky time just because it really is so, there it is, so close to my own skin tone. So you can see, right? There it is. You can see it would be a nice blush if you don't mind having a blush that also illuminates. So it's definitely not a matte blush, but I have found that when I use it like that, it does not sink into my pores. It does not accentuate or draw attention to any texture that I may have on my face. It doesn't do any of those things. And I also, the most frequent way that I used to use Cindy Luminizer was in place of like a MAC mineralized skin finish like Soft and Gentle or Light Flush, which was limited edition. I find that it's a wonderful substitute that's much more affordable because MAC keeps jacking up the prices on the mineralized skin finishes. Anyway, let's do the last one. So the last one is Betty Luminizer. This is the bronzer, and this is a super, this one is very soft and buttery. You can see that, right? See how smoothly that went on, and you see how it kind of dances in the light. And that's just a stupid little finger swatch. Of course, if you were applying it with a brush, you would get more of a diffused, like Tahitian goddess type glow. So you are getting 3 wonderful illuminating powders here that are fabulous day, night, any skin tone, at least any skin tone I can think of could make use out of all 3 of these. Remember, if it's a powder product, it doesn't matter. If it's sold as a luminizer, you want to use it as an eyeshadow, go ahead. I mean, you know, it's art. You can use it for whatever you want to use it for. I'm giving this, 6 thumbs up out of 5 because it's just an awesome, affordable product that really is easy to work with. It lasts all day. These powders, they don't oxidize, they don't sink down into your, like if you have any fine lines or pores, and they're easy to blend with a brush. I can't say enough good things about them. So check it out. This would be a cute stocking stuffer too, wouldn't it? Because look how teeny it is. It looks like a chocolate bar. Somebody thinks they're getting chocolate, but you give them this. Much better gift idea. That's all I got for you tonight, guys. Thank you so much for watching and for spending some of your time with me. If you are not already subscribed and you would like to be, I would like you to be too, so click the button there, or I believe a button is going to appear somewhere up here in the end card. We're going to have to watch for that. I think it's just my face. So click my face and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a great day, night, afternoon tea, and I will see you guys real soon in my next video. Bye. Say bye. Bye.